Morning guys, this is a very professional video. I want to show you this view. Is that coming into focus? Maybe, there we go. Anyway, so this is in answer to a lot of what seems to be a lot of trainers' frustrations that there's confusing, conflicting information out there in regards to what are the right things to do to actually get marketing to work. How do I actually gain more clients? How do I increase my income? There's possibly a couple of different scenarios that you can look at, but I also want to address the fact that you have to be open to learning. And I'm not saying you need to be open to learning from me, but if you look at the fact that your business is that you're a coach and you shortcut people's lives in terms of fitness and health and stuff, right? You save them heaps of money because they learn how to do the thing a lot faster than they would if they were actually just downloading free PDFs and doing the stuff, because your clients feel the same, right? They're totally confused. There's way too much information out there. I wanted to share with you the fact that I used someone recently, and the coaching session is like, it's upwards of $1,000 a session. Now, why would I bother spending that much money? Let me give you a slight example of some of the stuff that I got out of it and some of the stuff that I know that people get out of coaching and advice and stuff. So this woman in particular that I found that I actually met in person at something, and that's why I chose to do it, because I've researched her a lot, but also just from having a conversation with her, I've earned between $30,000 and $40,000 one conversation. So look at the logical return on that. And then I want to address the fact that, okay, if money's an issue for you, it's probably coming up as a thing of, oh, like those figures are absurd, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what it's bringing up for you, but if it's bringing up anything for you, then it's bringing up something for you, then money and maybe receiving is an issue. I don't know. My point is, and then one of the most recent examples of the post that's on this page somewhere is one of my girls going from 5 to 8K months to $30,000 months. So, and my point is, if you can actually implement something once, you can do it multiple times over and over and over, can't you? So looking at it from the perspective that if you get the idea that you know how to do the thing, then you know how to do the thing. And I'll tell you right now, here's two of the big gaps that's the difference between making money as a coach in the fitness and health field and actually not. If you only have one service, and there's more about this in my group, so make sure you're in my group to hear about, business models and that kind of stuff. If you only have one service, where people come in and they might do group sessions for whatever, for example, that's a problem. If you only have one service, especially if you've got a 4 walls, that's a big problem, because then you're restricted by the demographic and who opens a gym on the next corner and that kind of stuff. So restricting yourself is a big deal, and not being open to advice is another big deal. So you're going to have to be willing to learn, and you're going to have to be willing to learn at an incredibly rapid rate, because before I found this particular woman to help me and have conversations with, I've had conversations with a couple of people who were ex-CEOs. I've paid for a lot of bad advice, to be honest. But the reason I got that result after that conversation with her is because I implement, because I might be scared, but I do the thing anyway. And some of the advice was uncomfortable, but I take it on and I do it anyway. And that's exactly how you want your clients to react, right? Now, make sure you're in my group for more talks about business structure and the way to price your things. And I'll make sure the link for that is somewhere near this video. But understand that it's a lot of mindset and being able to implement and doing things regardless of fear, and understanding that you need different price packages, because you can't just survive on one. And that, folks, is the tip of the iceberg, but that itself, if you just took that advice and ran with it, that makes a shitload of difference. Let me know if you've got any questions, and if your business isn't quadrupling itself over a 12-month period and you're an experienced coach, let me know. If I can't help you, I might send you to somebody that can. Talk soon.